Hey guys, it's Rob with Strategy Simple coming at you again with another video here. And today we're going to talk about inbound versus outbound marketing for your business. And the real difference here is doing it digitally and socially versus doing it the traditional way with traditional inbound marketing. So inbound marketing versus outbound marketing, what is that and how does it relate to your business? This directly ties to reduce costs. It applies to increasing revenue. And it's also going to tie to mitigating risk because you're actually going to be able to do it on a pretty consistent basis. So what is it? So inbound marketing, that's doing something where you put something out there and people respond back to you because of what you posted, right? So traditional inbound marketing was really launched by groups like HubSpot and Marketo and Eloqua and all those guys. And if you look at it, basically they said for inbound marketing, you would post content out on the internet and then people would respond to that content, right? Sounds great. SEO, search engine optimization, social media posts, all that. That all still applies, right? So what are we talking about? LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, I guess Quora, Pinterest, TikTok to some degree. But what does it mean? That means that you're posting updates on LinkedIn, you're posting your stories on Facebook, you're posting that kind of stuff. People see it, they're like, oh, that sounds interesting, and they respond, right? And they request more information from you. You can do it also by posting articles, right? So you may be seeing stuff on Business Insider or all of the Forbes stuff. Everybody seems like a Forbes contributor now. And they're doing those types of articles. And they say, oh, well, he's got obviously something important to say. I should reach out to them. Maybe it's native video. Maybe it's LinkedIn Live videos like this. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm posting content. I hope somebody sees it and they go, oh, he looks really smart. That's actually happening. And they respond. That's the main thing. Versus outbound. So outbound marketing or direct marketing. And I call it directed inbound marketing because I'm pushing stuff to them. And the old way that it was done was direct mail, telemarketing, those kind of ways. But you can do it digitally as well, and it does work. So you can do it via LinkedIn messaging. So when you connect with someone on LinkedIn, you can send them a message and you can follow up with them with direct messages. You can do tagging, right? So if I post something and I tag certain people on that post, they'll see it. I can post in via email and LinkedIn mail. You can do direct tweets. There's different ways that you can do outbound or direct marketing to get people to respond, right? Is one better than the other? Some people say that inbound marketing is better because, that shows that somebody's interested because they're raising their hand and you're not pursuing leads that aren't interested in what you have to sell. That's fine. But sometimes when you look at the sales funnel or the buyer's pyramid, right? 3 to 5% of a market is interested in what you're ready to buy and they're looking for it right now. 3 to 5%. That's not very many. The next level down, realize that there's something that's of interest. They may realize that they have a problem and they're coming back. But then there's that other 40%, right? That may not be aware that they have a problem, may not be aware of a problem that they have, that there's an easy solution available. So those are the people that with directed outbound messaging, outbound marketing, you can attract their interest. They go, oh, I've got that problem. Yay. And then they reach out to you, right? Or they respond to your messaging. You can do this with LinkedIn groups. You can do this with, I'm looking at my notes here. You can reply or respond to an update. So this is when everybody's saying, oh, get involved in LinkedIn, be active. That's direct marketing. That's outbound marketing because you're responding to them, offering help. It doesn't always have to be a sales message. It doesn't always have to be that stuff. But there's several ways that you can do it to make sure that it's relevant, that it's okay and not spammy or slimy sales guy stuff. But you can do it. So inbound versus outbound. Again, I'm going to go back to the statement that I make all the time. Two kind of audiences, right? There's the audiences you own and the audience you control and the audience you don't control. When you're doing inbound, you're hoping they respond with a lead magnet or something like that, and they offer their email address. Hey, I'm interested in that. When you do outbound, you already have it, or you're responding via ads and other ways to get them to come back in and then share their information. But you always want to capture as much of their contact information as possible. So that's all we're going to talk about today. It's really just talking about inbound versus outbound and how you need to have a mix of both. Again, when I look at my organic growth playbook, this is the advertising and outreach section. This is where you're doing those pieces to drive traffic to your business from a lead gen standpoint, from an organic growth standpoint. So if you have any questions or if you need help with it, let me know, and have a great day, and we'll talk with you soon. Thanks.